Hi, Ophiuchus. How are you guys? I hope you're well out there. Welcome to Ophiuchus and me. I appreciate you for stopping by here with me today. It is Thursday, the 8th of February, 2024, and it's 9:54 p.m. right now. I appreciate all of you guys, old and new. Thank you for all of your contributions and all your support and all your love and helping this channel grow in advance. I really do appreciate you guys. And if you are new, how you doing? Welcome. I do Oracle. I do Index. I do 3 decks of Tarot. So let's get this show on the road. I'm going to use this Earth Warrior Oracle deck today and see what vibe we pick up on. Hope you guys had an awesome day today. Hope you didn't have to exert too much energy, but at the same time got everything that you needed to do done. One more time. Let's get that one. Now she's at the bottom. She guards the waters of life. Alright, so here we now have the owl sitting on top of her head, which represents wisdom. And we have here the number 40. It says Sorceress of Light. Her name is Hayaka. At least that's how I think it's pronounced. Pretty straightforward. H-I-A-K-A. Hayaka. Okay. Let's see what this says here. Sorceress of Light. No enemy shall defeat you, not by night nor by day, not upon the earth nor in the soul. You are divinely protected and empowered. You shall fulfill your destiny with joy in your heart and laughter in your belly. Play. Be in nature. Feel the freedom of happiness within you, even in this moment. These are your sacred powers, and with them you shall take every step upon your journey successfully, and nothing shall thwart your divine destiny. In a reading, guys, it says here, ask for healing, mentoring, or assistance to support you now. This support will help you feel stronger and more empowered to deal with any challenge, and be reassured that your spirit can handle it. There is spiritual protection for you now as you follow the guidance to explore conscious movement and creative self-expression. This can stir up old energy, releasing it from you and allowing vital presence to take hold within you. You are going through an initiation in which you will need to reassert your happiness and joy anytime it slips into the darkness of doubt, fear, or anxiety. Take time to dance, sing, drum, and affirm your aliveness with joy and courage. Become spiritually bolder in the face of anything that attempts to diminish you. Have faith in the power of the divine being, the supreme power, YHWH. You are watched over by love. It says here, spiritual guidance. Hayaka, a goddess of Hawaiian culture, watches over the sacred dancers of the hula and the arts of chant and medicine. Here is the medicine of light, sound, and the ability to penetrate the darkness of lower level consciousness, which may overwhelm our sense of spirit, joy, heart, and inspiration with defeatism, despair, boredom, and even terror. This type of onslaught from darkness comes at certain times to those seeking to embody and enact the light on earth. One of those times is when we feel strong and are making progress, but feel tested to sustain that higher level of being and awareness even through challenge. Another time may be when we feel weaker, more vulnerable, perhaps fatigued from a challenge and not quite able to summon the quality of joy on our own. In all such moments upon the spirit warrior's path of light, Hayaka assists. Hayaka is said to dwell in a grove of lehua trees, which are sacred to her, as the place where she spent her time dancing with the forest spirits. Hayaka's name translates as she who lifts darkness. Hi, or high, is from the lifting of the hip, and Aka means shadow. As patroness of sacred dancers, she reminds us that with a simple movement of our hips, we can move into dance and connect with joy. All right, get up and dance. Get up and shake your booty. All right, shake your groove thing. Yeah. All right, guys. So step into the light. Don't slip back into the dark. You know, none of us are perfect and happy and cheerful every day. You know, I mean, even like me, I was off for like so many days and this week, and I got called off 2 days, and then the next 2 days were my off days, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't ask for a vacation. Like, and on top of it, you know, like knowing that my check is gonna be shorter, you know, I was like really like bored and like irritated, and my daughter's like, what's the matter? I'm like, I'm like, just, you know, being tested, you know, God's using me, you know, I guess to show you guys how to be strong and deal with things. And I said, but right now I'm just irritated, you know. I said, well, I'll be alright. And I mean, I had to shake it, you know. Oh God. But sometimes, you know, I get it. It's like, feels like it's just like, you know, like, not like you'll be defeated, but just like, it just never stops. It's a never ending process, you know. It's always something. One more. Yeah, it's safe to love. It's a smaller part. I'll leave it right here. Oh, the Bible, maybe, you know, that's where I pull a lot of my strength and stay grounded from. I read every day. So, everybody has their own, you know, resources or whatever you want to call them. That was nuts, but I'll let it stay probably one more. Guess it was supposed to say fell out. Rapid changes are occurring. One more. Completely changed for the better. So yeah, basically, I just, went back in my room and watched videos, and then I prayed, and was talking to God, and I was just like, oh, just please, just help me through this here. Because, times are difficult, and I'm a single parent, without much help from their dad, so it's just like, I rely on my paychecks, and I have God, and it's just crazy. Times are just crazy, but it's all good. I don't fret too much, but sometimes it's heavy sometimes. One more time. North Korea. I just tell myself, God has never let me down. God has never left my side, no matter how difficult things have gotten. I'm here today, with so many testimonies. So it's like I have to remind myself of that. Did I say one more time? I think that was it. I'm gonna stop there. Denver. I still got these other two piles over here. Yeah, I get up and start dancing. Turn on some music. Let's get out of this funk. It's just the enemy trying to bring me down. Little minion spirits that are not that powerful. They try, but they don't succeed. If they call that succeeding, it's so short-lived. I don't know how they could think that's a victory. I'm not nowhere near depressed. One more. Exactly. Give it to God, guys. I couldn't have said it better. Period. .com. One more. Maybe you were adopted, and maybe sometimes that plays, not plays, but sometimes that, what's the word I'm looking for? Maybe sometimes you think about the facts of your life, and maybe sometimes it bothers you, but always remember that, especially if you ended up in a good home, and you didn't have to go through layers of abuse and neglect and things like that. And if that was your life, I'm sorry, but you're still here, you see. So that is where you grasp your power, okay? And if it was the opposite, like I said, you had a good family, God put you in a special place, So there's always something for us to hold on to, or grab our power, or maintain it. One more time. Kind of motivate us, keep going. Black energy somewhere around, or maybe you're not feeling it, understandable. Get up and move. Start dancing. Start singing. One more. You're being guided forward. One more. Meditation is vital. One more. You like being near water. Okay. Let's see what we get today. Alright, so first card out we have a love like none other. Something is so random. Love heals all things. You haven't heard from them in over a week. You have a package on the way. Powerful words were said. Do you own a Mercedes Benz? Do you have short hair or short locks? Something is picture perfect. You're a little skeptical or incredulous of something or someone. Feel like a new person? Yeah, fresh new start. Dun dada, no more, no way, no more, no way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sunday, fun day. Brunch with your friends or family or whomever. God knows you best. Alright? True love. That is true love. I can love you. I can love you better than she can. I cannot hear that now. Okay, that's Mary J. Blige. Electrifying energy. A whole new you is emerging. It keeps intensifying. Constant disturbances. Someone's ready to get down on one knee. I guess it's your twin flame, huh? Or you have twins. Solid foundation. It's time to get away together. Okay. Get ready. Oh my goodness. You're going back to school. Someone isn't being honest. And we have here, what to do? That's, okay, let me grab it now before I forget. And then I always grab it and then I still forget. It's a little makeshift deck that I made for this other channel of mine. What to do tarot. So, yeah. And at the end of the read, I'll grab one. Let's see if I remember they're over there. I'll grab one card to sum it up. It's a difficult decision. Oh, excuse me. Miscommunicated often. There's an ex-lover lurking. Boundaries are needed. Don't overreact. Retract your steps. You'll find it. 4 to 6 months approximately. YOLO. You only live once, for those who don't know. They are bogus and counterfeit. Your in-laws are in town. They miss you so much. Reconsider your options. It's right underneath your nose. Self-love is the best love. You are entitled to feel that way. Tranquility is what It's needed. Someone's name starts with the letter W. Earth people, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. You're very supportive. Way too many drinks. Let's try again. Round two. What's your emergency? 911. Dispatch operator. Ancient soul. You're two peas in a pod. Very passionate. And they chose the wrong person. Their fault. They are regretful. Light a candle. Set the mood. Chocolate is his favorite. Time to cleanse your soul. Ride or die. Low vibrational people are near. Reach for it. All that glitters ain't gold. Something is completed. You could be a homemaker. You're making boss moves. Motivate self today. Time to meditate. That was twice. It was at the bottom of one of these. It is safe to love. You could be from Utah, Portugal, South Carolina, Norway, Wyoming, oh well, Canada, 2 times, Russia, Mexico, Louisiana, and St. Lucia. Alright, so we're talking about positivity, having this great power, wisdom, also, knowing that you'll be alright, because like I said, we've done this, we're here, right? We're warriors, right? Today's the 8th, like, it's never ending, it's always something, but God got our back. He's always testing us to see if we're gonna, give up, if we're gonna keep fighting, if we're gonna ask for help, That's the way I look at it. So, like, we've seen these type of tests, we got through them, so you're gonna have another one, are you gonna fold, or you gonna, turn back to alcohol, if you can't take it, or, I mean, you know what I mean? Like substance abuse and stuff like that. Like if you put it like this, let's say for instance, since I brought that up, let's say for instance, you had stopped, like, drinking, to, like, maybe you had, like, maybe you always drink or whatever, like casually, whatever, like a beer a day or 2 beers a day or whatever, or every other day. But when things get real crazy, you find yourself drinking more. And let's say, for instance, you stop drinking or something like that, trying to better yourself or whatever. And then here comes a stressful situation and you start drinking again, And it's just like, okay, well, I'm not saying it's you're wrong, I'm not anyone to say anything about anybody's life, but I don't think you're wrong. I just think that, just control it, don't let it take you over, like, okay, you're a little stressed out, okay, have a beer. But don't fall back into the same pattern. You get what I mean? I know you know what I mean. Okay. Let me get the... Ooh, which deck do I want to use for this? Intuition. Joy. Okay, give me a second. Give me a second. Let me see this. Figure this out over here. I had to grab the Guardian of the Night because it has an owl on it. So, let's go for it. Oh, did I use this deck last night? I think I did. I don't know. I don't remember. I want to say I did. Now that I'm thinking about it. I don't know. I did love reads too on my other channel. I don't know. Anyway. However, let's see where we at. Appreciate you guys for being so patient with me. Alright. So, here we go. You are entitled to feel that way. Okay. There could be some constant disturbances around you. God knows you best. Love heals all things. It's a true love situation out here. A whole new you is emerging. Don't overact. Don't overreact. Boundaries are needed. It's a difficult decision. Reconsider your options. Something's right underneath your nose. They are regretful. You're very supportive. YOLO. Get ready. Something's a picture perfect situation. Electrifying energy. Going back to school. Someone to go just reach for it. You're making boss moves out here. Time to meditate. Self-love. The best love. Motivate self today. All that glitters ain't all that glitters ain't gold. That shows the wrong person. They're called low vibrational people in the mirror. That too, like you're doing good, and here comes the constant disturbances of other people's energy, the low vibration, trying to, pass on their energy to you, before you know it, you're feeling, down and out and all of this and all of that. Alright, hold on a second. Alright, here we go. The Eight of Wands. So, whatever's going on around you, it could be a lot going on. You could be involved in a lot of different things, constant action going on. It keeps intensifying. With the sun here, joy. The things that you're doing, you're trying to maybe keep yourself happy and in a good place, and not slip into anything other than this type of vibration here. Yeah, staying really balanced, humble, maybe helping you stay here, You've seen the bad, so you know how to deal, and make good out of it, the alchemy. That's my alchemy card. Here's the Queen of Pentacles calling on Mercedes-Benz. Okay, baller. I'm gonna take this down now. So, you're resourceful, okay? You probably make a lot of money or something like that. Sitting pretty, okay? Maybe what you do for a living makes you happy, maybe even, okay? So here with the Four of Pentacles, she said, I don't even know what day it is anymore. Oh goodness. So, the Four of Pentacles talks about stability, and you trying to hold on to this happiness. With the Page of Pentacles, because you invest in yourself. You know, you have invested. So herein, that's an abundance. That's a lot of love that you have around you also, which makes life a little bit easier, right? Maybe even the people you work with. It says your in-laws are in town. So maybe, you're married, happy family, things like that. Six of Pentacles, you know, a husband, wife, whomever. Someone that you work hand in hand with, you guys help one another. And you're strong, even when things go the opposite way of the sunshine, you still find the happiness. You have learned how to do that, even when you get stuck in your mind. You know how to pull yourself out of it. That's good. So here with the Ace of Cups, that's a lot of emotion, a lot of joy, a lot of happiness, a lot of love. You have a very big heart. And the Nine of Wands, you persevere because you know you have love. It says God knows you best. God loves you the most too. So Six of Cups. Yeah, God knows you best. He's always known you since you were that before you were even here. So with the world coming out in reverse, something's about to begin for you. Something new. It says right here, fresh new you, fresh new start. Maybe this is you trying to come out of a dark space, like I said, and holding on to that and trying your best to, constantly manifest goodness. You don't want to fall into those dark spaces. It's not healthy, right? Oh wow, the King of Pentacles. So yeah, you and your mate like making money. So that's what keeps you, kind of happy in a sense, doing things that you love and so on and so forth. Yeah, Nine of Cups. You're satisfied in that realm, doing what makes you happy, projects and things like that. Okay. Somebody that you're already involved with here. With the Ten of Cups. It's your husband or wife, whomever, however that rolls here. Alright. Let's we'll do the happy deck next, guys. Let's see what we get. Appreciate you guys for being here with me. Thank you so very much for rocking in here with me today on Ophiuchus Feb, where I do your daily reads. I appreciate all the love and the support that you guys show me. Thank you so very much. Come back and rock with me anytime, guys. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, please, and thank you. And of course, only if you like. I appreciate it all. If you're still here with me right now, love you guys. Thank you. So here we go. Second deck. Let's see what we get. One more time. Okay. The world now in upright. Fulfillment and celebration. So this new energy that you're holding on to, this new energy that you're trying to embody, or screw that word, try. This new energy that you are embodying, this new energy that you are learning how to embody more, or something like that. it is giving you a newfound hope, or a new lease on life, or something to that nature, and it's going to be worth celebrating. It says here completed. Um, so I don't know. She just said something about some dancers. Maybe you went and took a dance class, or did something for fun, and you found out that it was so like rejuvenating, or something like that. Maybe you just completed a course. It said going back to school. Maybe, like doing something that you enjoy. Or, not too sure, but it came out. First card out. 7 of crystals. So that talks about, you just investing in a lot of different things. Maybe you've tried a lot of different things in the past. And, it just, certain things just didn't help, but you now are looking for, or you have found, something that is going to give you, or it has given you the results that you're looking for, which is peace and happiness and joy, whatever it is that you have decided to invest in or try or do. There goes that word, try. Whatever it is that you decided to do, or, something of that nature. Here we have the shaman and the struggle. So I'm going to take it in reverse here. Okay. And, interesting, because here it says divine wisdom, spiritual power. So it's like, that's the Hierophant. So like I said, I use that as my God card, like you have to know that God's there, like He's everything, She just said the foundation is there. God is the foundation, She's talking about jazz music, but that's the core. Oh my gosh, that's so crazy that she said that. Because it's true. It's so very true. Like God is at the base of everything. He's like the jazz music to all the other genres. My grandmother, this is why I love music so much. I was like 5 years old. I tell everybody this story. I was like 5 years old. We were in the car, and she's driving, blah, blah, and I'm in the back seat, and she's playing her jazz station, like always. And I'm like, Nana, can you change the station? And she literally doesn't stop driving, but she turns her head all the way around to look at me, and she's like, whose car is this? I said, yours? She said, okay, and we're gonna listen to jazz. And then she starts looking at me through the mirror, the rearview mirror. I thought you said that you liked music. I said I did. I do. She said, well, if you like music, that means that you need to learn how to appreciate jazz, because that's where it all comes from. And that was all she said. And it changed my whole life at 5 years old. I mean, I'm not lying. I really processed it, That's how I know I'm a real old soul, because I was sitting there like, interesting. Okay. So, however the case, right here, ancient soul, something's right underneath your nose, and you have to realize that, like, I can't do this all on my own, meditate, pray, cleanse, you tapped in with self, you tapped in with your body, music, something. God, reading the Bible, something pulled you into the light, and somewhere you were disconnected, I'll say, spiritually for a second, you know? And that's why everything that you were trying, it wasn't really working well because you weren't tapped in the right way, okay? Three of crystals until maybe you started working with this person. It says collaboration. Maybe you started working with them and you found joy or something like that. Interesting. The Three of Wands, and then you started to have a vision and could see something differently. Wow. That's your ride or die. Yeah, so when it was in the reverse here, that's when things fell apart, you know. But it was supposed to happen like that, you know. It says here revelation, you know. You have to release the old things that didn't work for you, you know, like drinking too much, even though you like drinking or whatever, you know, going out to parties, clubbing, you know, spending too much money, wasting time, you know, because you were looking for some sort of joy and it wasn't there, you know, in those places or those arenas or whatever. So here with the Knight of Wands, it says action and drive. You know, this is your story, you know, at the end of the day. And you're gonna dance to your beat, whatever music you create for yourself here. Alright? With the Nine of Feathers, here you have the Eight of Feathers, now it's the Nine of Feathers. So, but it says self-empowerment. Okay. So, the Eight of Swords is you constantly in constant thought, you know. And then the Nine is like to the point where you're like losing sleep, right? So you possibly it did possibly get to that point, you know. But you had the Nine of Wands here, I think, or one of these cards, you know, so you never gave up on yourself. So that's, you know, your self-empowerment. You gained a different perspective. You learned something new. Someone came along in your life, you know, said a love like none other. That was your first card. Picture perfect. Yes, very supportive. Someone could have came into your life and they said here, powerful words were said. They could have said one thing to you and you're like, oh my gosh, I still needed to hear that today, you know? Wow. And then before you guys knew it, you were two peas in a pie, ride or die, you know, out here making boss moves, you know, doing things that excite you and keep you happy and keep you grounded and focused. And, you know, I don't know, but it looks good. So, I appreciate you guys. This is the last deck, okay? Here we go. One more. So here is the Page of Pentacles. Okay. And that was yeah, somewhere. I said that you invested in yourself. So yes, you have to invest in yourself, you know. You love yourself. Self-love is the best love. So here you have the Emperor coming out first in reverse. Okay. Excuse me. So Maybe like, you know, in this beginning stage of things, you were without your other half. You were a single person. Maybe you were a single mother. I don't know, because that's the Empress. With the Seven of Wands, protected. Said that you're highly protected. So you're hardworking, highly protected. You may have had your guard up when this person came around. Not too sure. And you have here the Knight of Wands, which is here 2 times. So you definitely are somebody that is headstrong. Not arrogant, but you know, just headstrong here. So here is the High Priestess card. Like I said, with the intuition, wisdom, just an inner knowing, something. Maybe you knew something had to give, or something of that nature. With you just doing things your way, or something like that. You know, like maybe that wasn't working. And here's the Knight of Pentacles. So, and at the bottom you have the Seven of Swords, which is deception. So, yeah, like you were resilient and determined, doing things your way, but at the same time, you weren't tapped in the right way. So there was something that you were missing, and that's why you kept investing in different things, and it wasn't fulfilling you, you know, until I guess maybe you met this person and they said something and turned your life around, or something of that nature. Interesting. Very interesting. And then here, I guess you instantly knew, or something, the light bulb switch went on, and you're like, oh my gosh, like you understood something, like it just, you know, like it just made sense. I almost forgot about this again. So anyway, let me get this little card. But yeah, like you just you were open to, it says right underneath, you know, you were open to you know, receptive to this person and their energy and what they were bringing and how supportive they were and all this and all that. I think you ended up marrying them. Like, it just seems like a storyline to me. You know, I mean, all of my stories, but it seems like something that, like a past and a present, like, type situation. You know, like a combination. And you know, you just kind of soaking up the energy, you know, with the Knight of Pentacles. Maybe at first you were a little skeptical. Maybe that's why you were moving slow. Like you were receptive to it, you were hearing it, but you're like, I don't know, you know. Let's see what we get. One more time. Page of Wands, a course of action, an exploration, you know, you taking a new path. So yeah, it makes sense. After so many different investments, someone came along and showed you something new. With the Hangman at the bottom now. 3 came out, so I'm going to take them. The 6 of Wands in reverse. So it's like at first you think you were unsuccessful. Like I said, you know. But when you walked away from all those things of the past, okay, and allowed this person to come in, and because it was heavy, it was dark, you know, energy was 10 of Wands. So your situation was a lot to deal with. Whatever it was that you were dealing with, it was a lot, you know. Like I said, with the 8 of Wands, when you first, you know, like, you have a lot going on. You trying to stay in this happy energy, you know. Yeah. It's important though, guys, you know. I mean, we all go through those types of grooves and things, you know. And you have to find that either great support system, or, you know, yeah, just something, you know. I mean, but of course, yes, God, knowing that God is there always, first and foremost, you know, before anybody else, you know. The power of prayer is amazing, you know. So you got out of this space though. This was before, you know. And that's why you kept investing in doing different things, you know, trying to find like happiness or joy. And it wasn't working for you. Okay. Someone came into your life and changed your life, you know, and maybe they're more spiritual or something along the line, or introduced you to spirituality or something like that, you know. So appreciate you guys. I'll check you later. Bye.